Okay, today we're going to do Matchup Tech Series 2, and we're going to look at Tremor. This was a request, and I cannot do Tremor as well as some of the top players. Tremor has an extremely large tech pool, as does Cyrax. However, knowing what I know, and knowing what Tremor can do, this could be a matchup in favour of Cyrax on paper. However, it's still a really even matchup. There's no way anywhere that this is in Tremor's favour. Although I could be majorly wrong with that. I cannot see anywhere where Tremor excels at pressuring Cyrax. And the reason why is he has the same limitations as Cyrax does in terms of mids. In the up close scramble, they're both going to be relying on low pokes. I do believe Cyrax actually has a better low poke in the up close situations in down 3. The down 3 can lead to more pressure, it can lead to throws. Tremor's is although it's good, I do believe it's quite slow. And yeah, I just feel like in the up close situations, Cyrax has got the advantage, and he's also got forward 1. Tremor's got a faster one, but forward 1's got more range. So I'll go over that anyway. So first thing I wanted to show is how the dynamic of the matchup. Uh, when you first start the matchup up, two good players are going to try and feel each other out. They're not going to try and disrespect each other too much, but the Tremor's going to start throwing rocks. He's going to start throwing rolling cutters. He's going to be jumping a lot. He's going to be backdashing. Now, this is just a Crystalline variation. I might do the other variations. It just depends on how it all pans out. But for now, it's pretty much established that Crystalline's a contender for the best variation. So we'll just stick with this one. So I'm going to show you now how, in the zoning wall, the Tremor's going to stop zoning pretty fast. So I'm going to throw a rock, followed by another rock, and we'll see how it sort of fares for the Tremor. So I'm just going to do a net here now. Yeah. So the pressure of just doing rock into rock at full screen just to like close the gap and get in is not going to end in his favour. He's going to get netted. And then if you really need like the panic button, you can just do EX. And obviously from there you can do whatever conversions you might have to sort of put the pressure on the Tremor player. So then his only other move really is rolling cutter. And the rolling cutter is what he's going to be going to for his offense. But you know, if he is doing the rolling cutter, you can actually kind of, you know, just get in on him if he's doing that. Although it's not easy. He's you know, he's also susceptible to nets, you know. He's just got such a, you know, he's not Shinnok. Actually, that's bad. I mean, you can do that as a hard knockdown, but if you get him in a net and you're going to get there super late, you're probably best off doing back 3, down 4, up 3. It's got a really nice hard knockdown at the end. So as you can see, the projectile wars, for a change, is kind of in Cyrax's favour. You know, I wouldn't, if he's throwing low cutters, I'd be careful to throw out the EX Saw, because you do get knocked down quite harshly by it. So that's definitely something you're going to waste your meter on. But just throw out a regular net, you know. So that was kind of it for the zoning thing. I just wanted to show, you know, kind of what it would be like for a Tremor player starting off. But I think he's going to stop pretty quick, and then he's going to go for quite a rush down centered play style. So I wanted to show what would happen now if the Tremor has armor. So Cyrax has a pretty good option against this, and it's his forward 2-1. So when he has armor up and you feel like you can attack back, or he's made a mistake, you want to go for this. It's his best move for a kind of armor break, and it goes straight through. So I would definitely do that, and if you know it's a punish, you can do that into net, and you can get a full conversion. So against Tremor, like sort of Johnny Cage and stuff like that, his armor, although it's still incredible, you definitely want to be careful. So the other thing what Tremor's going to do is when he's got the armor up, it's usually on like a knockdown. He's going to run up, he's going to do some sort of cancel. I forgot to put myself on block there. And then, so let me try this again. Again, not a Tremor player. So he's going to try and do a cancel here, and if he's got the armor up, guys, you're just going to have to hold the pressure. If you try and low poke there, I don't know if the AI does it. I don't know if it stops them. Maybe it does. but I'm fairly sure that they can just forward one and maybe punish your recovery frames. If you are going to do a poke, make sure it's a lightning fast poke with really good recovery. If you do a slow one like a down 4 or something like that, actually I think our down 4 is actually really fast, but if you do one that's slow, he might be able to punish you using the things. If he's slow at cancelling, and this is obviously not at the high level, he's just not got a very good cancel. You can literally just do this, you know. But again, the other thing to watch out for in the neutral against a Tremor player is that he can EX it, and this is actually a block string when done right. So you're gonna want to hold that. Let's say your opponent hasn't got armor on, but they've initiated their forward 2-1 pressure. Now this is +2 on block, so they can do this. So you do have to be, you know, be quite careful. But one of the things that you can do, if they're doing this, such an awkward input, and then they're grabbing you, which is a, you know, a legitimate strategy for a lot of Tremors. You can kind of option select against it, but this is not an option select, it's a gamble. But you can do the EX soul reversal, and if he does anything other than forward 1 or down 1, he's gonna get eaten out by that. You know, that's just gonna cream. If you want to get really high level on a super hard read, you can do just standing 1. Obviously it's not a reversal, but so it won't come out, it'll come out as well as you input it on the block stun. But that's a really solid option. As you can see, Tremor's just going for a throw after that. You can also just NJP, which is a really good option. Or if you want to just kind of low poke, so I'll show this now. If they don't have armor up and they do it, so I put armor up by accident. See, I'm trying to cancel like Cage. So I don't know how good that was, guys, but you can actually low poke after if they're just going for it straight. So they have to use the armored version to frame trap you, and then obviously off that you can either go for your own pressure, you can do that, you can grab them, put them into the corner. So that's another option. You can even technically you can jump out. I'm gone. But I strongly I strongly wouldn't try that. So where are we going with this now? The corner. So this is where I feel Cyrax kind of has the advantage now. So let's say you've got your opponent into the corner and you do a 50-50 and he's on wake up, roll, stone slam. And you're not bad like me. It's the pressure of the video, this. Don't think I've done it right then either. So as you can see there, even if like you can actually just straight up armor break it, like not even take a hit. But let's say you do take a hit. He still gets launched, so that removes his armored option. So that then leaves him with his flash parry. And I'm not gonna even insult the Tremor players by trying to flash parry on wake up to show you guys. I did test it myself, but I just don't think I did it right. But from my testing, it didn't matter if they cancelled it or not. They were still gonna get armor broken and launched. But maybe they can do it, you know, a lot faster than I can. So, yeah, as you can see, even if they armor out, it's a much more favourable trade for yourself. The best thing they can probably do, well, it wouldn't even work then. They can't even wake up stone slam and then cancel the cancel to have the armor, because they're just gonna have to eat a really difficult block after doing a cancel. I mean, can you imagine trying to do that? So no matter how you look at it, guys, as soon as you get the Tremor in the corner, they either have meter to break, or the round's just over. It's like they might as well just throw in the towel. So if you get this practiced, and you practice this, and you get your timings right, there it is. See? it's going to be really difficult for the Tremor player. And I'll just show you quickly. Let me take him off block stance, because this is what's putting me off. You also have the meterless punish in the corner. Albeit, it is a lot more difficult. And it still launches them because of the distance that you're at. I don't know whether he could have blocked there, but it looked like it was still during the animation. So, either way you look at it, the Tremor's going to have a hard time in the corner. A really, really hard time. So you're going to want to put him in the corner. You're going to want to enforce your offense there. He's also going to want to put you in the corner. You've got to bear in mind that he can do a lot of his strings that I don't really know too well. I think it's like... not that one. Is it this one? Yeah. So he's got this string here, and then he's going to try and cancel it into Stone Punch. He's going to try and sort of cancel it into... He can even do a cheeky EX rolling cutter there to launch you. But just remember that if he does the overhead Stone Punch, it is safe, and it's a full punish. And I'll show you a good punish for that now. Oh. So I blocked there after that, second one. And it is a tricky one. You can just do EX Saw if you just want to make sure you're guaranteed to get it. Or if you want to, you know, really try and gamble yourself, you can. There you go. You can just straight up punish it. So there is always that option for yourself. And as you can see here, you just got to get him in the corner. If you want to do a reset, by the way, in the corner, let's say you've landed the... let's put him on Wake Up Stone Slam. Yep. Has he got Tech Roll on? Yep. So let's say you've managed to do that. Just do jump back, standing 4, bomb. And you get the perfect... I should do a video on this, really. You get the perfect timing that if you had the perfect timing with the other setup. Now, the one thing you've got to be wary with that particular setup there is he's not actually good against delayed wake up. But if you're looking to just catch an armor masher, this is definitely the best way to reset them. Show that again. The reason why they wake up faster, by the way, with the currents, like the normals, been playing too much Cyber Sub, is the gravity when they hit the floors faster. I don't know why. But as you can see here, if you do this in the delayed wake up, you're gonna have to do a up 3 just to keep yourself safe. But again, if they don't wait, if they try and do anything, they try and wake up there, tech roll, hit any kind of button, jump out, they're gonna have a super bad time. So you definitely want to do that. So it's up in the air as to how good this matchup is for each character. You have got really good low pokes, and his down one's really good, but you know it's not any better than yours. You're both working off of a high, but in the mid screen, in the neutral, if he does a projectile and you do a projectile, you're gonna get a much favourable trade, like way more damage. And in some cases, you're going to get that damage if they really mess up into some kind of setup, you know? So, there it is, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If there's anything that I've missed out, please let me know. I'm sure there's stuff that Tremor can do that I've not gone over because he's just got so many little things that he can sort of do. But as a general guideline for the match, I would say get him in the corner, try and trade nets of his projectiles, get him in the corner. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll try and bring out some more.